Happy morning, boys and girls. Shall we start the last day's answer? Did you complete that? I hope you completed. You be with your notebook and textbook. Write the questions and answers for the questions. The first one, number of chloroplast in cell 50 to 200. It's a different number in the different cells depending upon their function. Now come to the next. Rudolf von Virchow. What he said? He said, new cells are arise from the pre-existing cells. Omnis cellula de cellula. It's Latin language. Now come to the next one. Schleiden and Schwann. What about these two members? These two members propose cell theory. Okay. Next. How can you observe the cell third dimension? How can you prove that the cells are not flat in given slide? Just take the slide and change the focus and observe the wall of the cell. Cell wall. Then you can get the thickness also. That is third dimension. By this process, we can say cells are not flat. Now come to the next question. Which device or what we need to observe the internal structure of the cell organelles? That is electronic microscope. Right? Now come to the sixth question. That is, which solution you can use to observe the mitochondria? That is Janus Green B. Now come to the last question. That is the centrosome. What is the use of centrosome? Centrosomes are useful for the cell division. And one more thing, these are present in the animal cell, absent in the plant cell. These are the answers for the last day's questions. Okay, now answers completed. No. Start the lesson number 2. That is plant tissue. Right? Now we'll see what is the specialty of plant tissue. Already I said to you, plant cell have a membrane, that is cell membrane and cell wall. Cell wall is present in the plant cell, absent in the animal cell. Okay. Now plant have different tissues. That's why they can able to perform the every work. Right? Okay. Now you see photosynthesis have one type of, respiration have one more type, absorption of water there is a one more type tissue, growth there is one more tissue. The total I wrote this chart. Okay, in that book, first they given about the onion peel. In the first lesson in the 8th class already you read that, no? Take an onion, cut the peel, just you take that one and observe the onion peel. How can you see that? It's like a rectangular shape cells. Now come to the next. What is that? In leaf. So we are observing the cell in different parts. One is here, onion peel, and second one is leaf, and next we have about the root. We should cut the root tips. If you want to cut, first of all you should grow that. No. How can we grow that? Take a water in bottle or somewhere and take the one beaker, bottle or beaker, no problem. Fill the water and take an onion. Keep in the water for 2-3 days. Then the onion will give some roots. In that, the end parts are called root tips. We should take the root tips. You can see in the picture figure number 4. Growth of roots in onion bulb. You can see that. Cut and observe. There is a process. Same should prepare the slide. Okay, prepare the slide means first of all you should have the mortar and just to smash the cell, root tips, not cell, root tips, and just to keep on the slide, cover slip, everything. Same process. It's called a mounting. Already you know that, no? So these are the process to observe the tissue or cell in the plant. But you see one thing here, we have different types of tissue, no? In that we should see one by one. What is the first one? The first one is a meristematic tissue. This is a very special tissue. Every tissue is very special. In that meristematic tissue have the small cells, thin wall and Here division is rapid division. Do you know? Do you know what is rapid division? Rapid means very speed and fast. Okay, a rapid division. The meristematic tissue you can see in the different parts. According to the place, we have three types. One is apical meristematic tissue. What is the mean? Top. Apical means top. And lateral meristematic tissue, the surround. Okay, side you can see. And comes the intercalary, inside. Okay, just you take a book is like an example. The papers, intercalary meristematic tissue. Okay, the surrounding is, this is called lateral meristematic tissue, and apical means the top one. This is called apical meristematic tissue. Okay, which tissue divides very fast? Meristematic tissue. Intercalary meristematic tissue have one more word, that is cambium. Shall we know the next one? Yes. Now come to the next one, that is dermal tissue. What is the dermal tissue? For example, if you feel this is like a plant, this one inside we have tissue, and this is a protection. Our book have the one cover page, no protection like that. We also have the dermal tissue. Skin. In the plant they have dermal tissue, that is bark. But one thing here, before the bark, just to come here, that is the dermal tissue have three types. One is the epidermis, mesodermis, endodermis. Epidermis, outer layer. Only this outer layer turns into bark. Right? This outer layer turns into bark. And mesodermis, when the bark, sometimes we are animals, they remove the bark. For example, in the winter season and the rainy season, or sometimes, especially in the winter season, we will lose some cells from the this outer skin, right? Epidermis. Then what happens? Inside we have one more, some more tissue. No, the tissue will prepare the another cells. New cells are arise from the pre-existing cell. Very good. Said by Virchow. Rudolf von Virchow is another person. Proposed cell theory. I mean re-proposed. 55. Now comes the endodermis. In the epidermis, you can see a pores on the leaves. The pores, P-O-R-E-S. Pores means tiny holes. Holes. We can use the word. For example, if you make anything on the book, then you can say that is hole. But should not say pore. Pores. The word means hole itself, but we should use the words only for the living organisms. Sweat holes. Okay, but it's not a very scientific one. Under scientific word, a good word. Sweat pores instead of holes. Right? Now come to the next one. You see, I'll say about the stomata. What is the use of the stomata? We'll come again. This is about the dermal tissue. Now comes the ground tissue. What is the specialty of ground tissue? You see here, we have only 2 cover papers and we have so many papers. What does that mean? That means ground tissue percentage is more. Right? Simple. You can get this example. Ground tissue is more. In that, again we have 3 types. 1. Parenchyma. 2. Collenchyma. 3. Sclerenchyma. What is the mean chyma here? It's not about the chyma. The chyma means tissue or cells. Right? Okay. Now you see in parenchyma. In these 3, I'll say one word about what is the difference between these 3. Parenchyma, living cells, complete living cells, very smooth, and between the cells you can see more space. If there is a space between the cells, it's called intercellular space. Intracellular space, intercellular space, you can see that. No. Anyway, between the cells you can see the space, more space here. The cells are very smooth, sensitive. Total are living cells. Now come to the next one. Collenchyma. Collenchyma, if compared with the parenchyma, these cells are a little bit strong, and the intercellular space is just a little bit less if compared with the parenchyma. Now come to the sclerenchyma. Sclerenchyma cell wall is very thick and have no intercellular space. Okay. In our book, you can see the pictures of the parenchyma, collenchyma, figure number 9, parenchyma, collenchyma, and sclerenchyma. Okay, you can see the pictures. By these pictures, you can observe that. If you observe the picture, then you can know what is the characters of the picture. It's very easy. What is specialty of the biology, science, not only biological, physics, and chemistry? We have maximum figures, no, I mean pictures and charts. Then that is very easy to learn. When you learn any topic, first just you observe the diagram. If there is any diagram, if there is no diagram, frame the diagram yourself. It's called mind map, memory map. Right? Here also we have a memory map. Just chart. Okay? You can write you can draw the diagram also. If you have think different, then you may get different result. Right? Okay, now come to in parenchyma. Again we have three types. One, chlorenchyma. What does it mean? Chlorem. Very good. In the last lesson already we read that. What is that? Plastids. Chloroplastids, chromoplastids, leucoplastids. Chloro means green. Chromo means different colors. Leuco means colorless or white. Now brothers, these are the chlorenchyma. Means green color tissue. What is the use of this green color tissue? Helps in the photosynthesis. Now come the arenchyma. What is the use of the arenchyma? Chyma already you know that is tissue, so leave it. Now come the aren. What does that mean? Air. Right? Yes. Very good. Air. See here, air means it stores the air in the tissue. The tissue which is helped to store the air. For example, you see, you can see the pistia in water. If you go to the, here we have a temple near to that Kandur. Beside the temple you can see some pond. Okay, in the pond you can see so many flowers, green color flowers. Actually those are not flowers, those are like a plant itself. The leaves looks like a flower. If it's possible, once this is the plant, just to observe, this is a plant, these are the roots and these are leaves. Just make it reverse and leave it. Again it will come to the original position. How it's possible? Because of this special of the roots. The roots have the root packets. I will show the picture once. You can see the rough picture here. For example, now we have about the arenchyma. Just you feel is like a water. You can see the roots like this. End of the root it contains a sac-like structure. That is root packets. It stores A. Can you say what is this specialty of these roots? Already read in the 6th class. There are two types of root systems. One is tapped system. Second one is fibrous root system. Here you can see it's like a fibrous root system itself. This is a rough figure. Yes. You can observe the leaves like a flower. Chlorenchyma helps in the photosynthesis. Okay, you can see the figure. I will show that. Now to the storage tissue. Storage. In the name itself, there is a word no store. It stores the food. What we are eating the food. The food tissue is nothing but storage tissue itself. This is about parenchyma. Chlorenchyma is completely no. Now stomata is last. I will come to that. Again, you have two topics. I will come to that. Now come to the vascular tissue. See here, for the division, protection, for the function, it's like a photosynthesis, taking the air for respiration. Plants also will respire during night. So many times maybe you listen, the elder said that don't sleep under the tree during night. Why? Ratri pota chettu kinda padunte dayyam padutundi. What is the devil here? Carbon dioxide. Because plants, maximum plants will release the carbon dioxide. Like us, morning taking the carbon dioxide, releasing the oxygen. Plants, photosynthesis. Night taking the oxygen, releasing the carbon dioxide. Like heterotrophs. That is respiration. There are some plants will release oxygen during night also. Those are called CAM, calm plants. Okay? At your syllabus, just I am saying. Those plants are called CAM, the plants which release the which liberates the oxygen during day and night total. Those are called calm plants. Okay. Now come to the this about the parenchyma and this about the ground tissue. Now come the vascular tissue. See plants when you sow the seed, then some part will move inside. Those are called roots. Some part will move outside. It's called branches, stem, and leaves, fruits, flowers, everything. No, how it gets the food? You may say it's a photosynthesis. If they want to go for, if they want to carry out the photosynthesis, they need one chlorophyll. Of course, they are green color plant. They have chlorophyll. Next one, sunlight. The plant always outside is staying in one place, so no problem. Sunlight. And what is the next one? Carbon dioxide. Plant is outside. No, it absorbs the carbon dioxide from the air. And come to the water. Water absorbs from the ground by the help of roots. So vascular tissue is called conducting tissue. Vascular body, vascular tissue, transportation tissue, right? Okay. In this you have two types. One is xylem. You get me? Xylem, and second one is phloem. Xylem helpful to transport the water, right? Xylem helps to transport the water. Phloem helps to transport the food, right? In xylem we have almost all living cells itself, some are dead cells also. We have three types. One is that xylem tracheate, xylem tubular vessels, xylem fibers. Fibers, you know that. It's like a threads. Fibers. No? Now come to the phloem. Phloem have five types of. One is sieve cells. Phloem sieve cells, sieve tubes, companion cells, fiber same, and parenchyma. That means in this phloem also we have parenchyma. Right? Here we have a scientist. Yes, I did not forget. There is the one word. Okay, I will come to that stomata. Here we have a scientist. The scientist's name is Nehemiah Grave. He worked as a secretary in the Royal Society of London. What is special of Royal Society of London? When the scientists completed a research, they should submit their thesis, experimental, the total notes, and every proof should be in the Royal Society. Already said in the last class. General topic. Then they will research and they will confirm the research, right or wrong. If it's right, they will register with the scientist's name. If it's wrong, they will say it's wrong. You should expand again. You should go for the activity again. Now come to this Nehemiah Grave. Here we have chloroplast. I mean three types in the parenchyma, chlorenchyma, erenchyma, and right, sclerenchyma. Nehemiah Grave, he wrote a book that is Anatomy of Plant. What does it mean? Anatomy. External structure. Studying the external structure is called morphology. Studying the internal structure is called anatomy. Actually, he is a scientist in the histology. You have the word. You can search in the text. You can see that last para, second line, histology. The branch of science which studies about the tissue. Then you may get the answer. What about cytology? Cytology about the cells. Cytes means cells. This is about the Nehemiah Grave. Now you see, these are the types in the xylem tissue and phloem tissue. Now come to the last topic in this lesson. Now maybe you are waiting for this, that is chloroplast, right? Chloroplast helps in the photosynthesis. This helps in the transportation of air. Morning photosynthesis, carbon dioxide in, oxygen out. Night, oxygen in, carbon dioxide out. That is respiration. Two will take place in the plant. So instead of respiration, photosynthesis, just you say transportation of gases by the stomata. There is a one more word for the stomata, that is respiratory organs of human. Lungs, don't say nose. Lungs. Nose helps the air to pass into the, like opening pipe. Lungs. Stomata are the respiratory organs of the plant. Okay, for example, just imagine this is a leaf. For example, on your skin you can see some pores, sweat pores. On the same plant leaf also, when you observe, you can see a small dots. You do one thing, you take a beetle leaf. What is beetle leaf? Piper beetle. What is that? Tamaka. Beetle. Generally used is like English word, it is scientific word. The scientific name of the beetle leaf or Tamalapaku, Piper beetle. Take the piper beetle leaf and just you observe. Just to keep like this. Otherwise, just to keep and observe the leaf, you can observe the dots. Not only on the piper beetle, you can observe on every leaf, but it's somewhat clear. That's what I'm saying. Okay, now here we have these two guard cells to protect the stomata. Maximum you will feel this is a stomata. This empty or cavity space. Cavity means you don't feel like that damage in the tooth or teeth. Don't feel like that. Actually, cavity means empty space. Here, if you did not brush well, then there is a chance you may get the holes. Hole is not empty, no, so it's called a cavity. Colgate. Right. Now come to this. This empty space is a cavity. The space actually is called stomata aperture. Aperture is in science word. Meaning is hole or pore. The aperture is protected by this bean shaped or kidney shaped. This about the what we know. So just to compare with the zoology. What is the shape of guard cells? Guard cells are bean shaped. You can see, otherwise guard cells are in the kidney shaped cells. Protects the aperture. This total structure is called stomata. Yes, this stomata pore or stomata aperture, respiratory organs of the plant. Right? I hope it's very clear. Just you follow this one. After the video also, just you write this one in the class work. Okay? And then you can make the lesson very easy. I'll give one more suggestion. You see, boys, my dear girls, write this chart in the paper and about every topic, listen the lesson one more time and read the book. Write 1-2 points. Important point. Don't make the paper or notes like a dirty. Just important, neat, very perfect. And then the question. Every lesson you can make this like this chart. Okay? After this you have some questions. Compulsory you should solve these questions. Next class will meet with these answers. Up to that time, boys and girls, be happy and spend some time with the book, anatomy biology, with every subject. Then you will get more knowledge. Right? Okay, thank you.